Corona sucks. No, I don't mean the beer. COVID-19 sucks. Yes, it finally hit our home, and we are just finally finishing up our 2 week of quarantine. Got our negative results back for both the rapid test and the PCR test. But man, it sucked. So if you want to find out about our experience, check out this quick video in the hope that it will help somebody out there, because we were lucky that we had so many people that were able to tell us different things that we should do, things that they've been through, things that help them. So we just want to do the same. Hopefully it'll help you. So check out this video and let me know what you think. All right, guys. So yes, it finally hit our home as well. And man, I just want to tell you guys that it is fucking real. This virus is for real. It sucks. Kicked our butts for quite a few days. Luckily and thankfully, we did not have really bad symptoms like other people that we've heard. But we've heard it all. We even know people personally that we know somebody that died from it literally this week. Somebody that I got to meet many years back in Romania. One of my oldest friend from Romania is his cousin, and he died from it this week. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a second, but I really just wanted to say, guys, that this is for real. I know a lot of people that still don't even believe this is a real virus. Oh, it's just the cold, it's just the flu. Maybe. It's very similar. In reality, my experience, I did have the flu about 5 years ago, and that kicked my butt so much harder. That was the kind of flu where you feel like you're gonna die. Like, could not lift my head off the pillow for a week. A lot of fevers. Anyway, this had very similar symptoms. It just didn't last as long, and it wasn't as bad. Both me and my wife had it. Our oldest daughter had it first. Looks like she brought it home from school, because we really tried very hard for this entire year and a half to stay protected and protect ourselves the best that we can. And, thankfully we were able to stay away from it and not get it. And then unfortunately, as you guys probably know, right now it's like every school is full of it. Like, the kids right now have it more than anybody from the things that we've heard and we've seen. So our daughter had it, luckily and thankfully, and thank God that for her it was very quick. It was only about 2 nights of high fevers and chills and body aches and runny nose, and on the 3rd day she was like 100%. Like, just weird how this virus works. It's just, there is no rhyme or reason. We've heard all the stories, and it's very important to mention to you guys that I am vaccinated. I got both vaccines done in June, and I still got it. Now, what does that mean? I don't know. There's so much politics and so many heavy, emotional decisions and fights that I see out there on social media about this. This is not what this is about. I don't want to get involved in that. I just want to tell you guys what our experience was, what helped us, and hopefully it will help somebody out there that might need this information. So our first 2 days were really bad. That's when we had the high fevers, body aches, headaches, coughing, sore throat, just boogers coming out like crazy, sneezing, all that. Thankfully, we did not have any problems with oxygen level, breathing, or chest pain. At the emergency room, they said that it's probably because of the vaccine that we didn't have it so bad. That probably is true. May not be true, guys. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think anybody knows. Even those of you that are so high on, no vaccines, you don't know either. I'm sorry to tell you this, but nobody seems to really know exactly how this works. We've heard stories, and we know people that didn't get vaccinated, got the COVID, didn't have almost any symptoms. They were fine. We know people who didn't get vaccinated, got COVID, and died last week. Okay, so this stuff is all over the board. I don't think anybody really knows yet what works, what doesn't, what's best, what's not. I don't know. We know that we are going to do the best that we know to do, the best, what we think is best for us as a family to continue to try to stay safe. And I understand you all have to do what you have to do. But anyway, so we've had people that reached out to us during the time that helped us a lot, guys. And all this stuff that might sound silly, I think it helped. It made our symptoms go away pretty quickly. Even though the bad headaches and sore throat lingered for a long time. We're almost 2 weeks now, and I still have the sore throat and some mild headaches. But for about 3 to 4 days, I had really bad headaches. But people just called out and helped us out to what to take. You know, all the stuff that you guys have heard: vitamin C, vitamin D3, a lot of zinc, lemon, ginger, turmeric, honey. All of this natural stuff that helps. Plus, we alternated between ibuprofen and Tylenol as needed. We reached out even for ivermectin. We tried to get the one thing that most doctors recommend, which is the Regeneron infusion. We just couldn't get that. Ivermectin, we got it, but we never took it because by the time we got it, we were feeling much better. But all those other things of getting liquids and staying home and rest, don't overdo it. Don't try to get out too soon. Just wait it out until you feel almost 100% recuperated, because otherwise it comes back. We do have a friend that his symptoms are lingering even longer, stuff that we haven't felt. So that's what I'm saying, guys. There is no one thing with this freaking crazy virus. We've heard it all. You've seen it all. Like, everybody reacts differently. Vaccine or no vaccine, masks or no mask. It's like everything is happening. I really don't know if anybody really knows how to protect it, how this works, why it's different for so many. I don't know if we have that answer yet. But all we can do is do the best that we can to protect ourselves. And really, guys, I'm telling you, I'm begging you, try to do what you can to protect other people around you, because I know a lot of you who think, well, this is just another flu, it's just another cold, you know, no big deal, we get through it. And that's probably true for a lot of people. But unfortunately, it is not true for all people. These poor people that are older, maybe have underlying conditions, if they get this virus through you because you didn't want to protect the people around you, they could die. I mean, they literally are dying from this. The people that their immune system is not that strong. I mean, I gotta believe that you don't want that on your conscience. And as I told you, I would tell you a little bit more about the person that we know, or I don't know him anymore. I've met him back in Romania when I would go there on vacation. It's one of my really, really good and old friend's cousin. And it was so silly, guys. He's a truck driver. Yes, he has some underlying conditions. He was overweight, and he felt like he was sick. He just didn't want to do anything about it. Yeah, you know, he said, it's okay, I'll get through it. It's just the cold. And he was out there working, driving this truck. He does very long routes, you know, Los Angeles to the East Coast. And he just kept pushing it until he couldn't drive anymore, called 911. And he was somewhere around Indiana. So poor guy was taken to a hospital thousands of miles away from his home. And then just 2-3 days ago, he passed away from COVID. They just couldn't save him. So don't just overlook it, guys. I'm begging you, just go get tested, go do something. It might seem like just a simple cold or flu. That's how it seems to start. But go take care of it. Go figure it out. Don't let it linger like that. Because, I mean, look at this. It's just crazy. So just don't ignore it. Do the right thing. Try to save yourself. Try to protect the people around you. Just do the right thing, guys. And stay safe as much as you can in every possible way that you can. Because this is serious. It's killing people. And what I think is so sad is that you guys have made this so political. Wearing a mask, not wearing a mask. If you're a Democrat, you wear one. If you're a Republican, you don't. Just take that bullshit out of it, guys. Take the politics out of it and just think as a human. Do you want to try to help protect the people around you? then wear a mask in public if you feel like you have symptoms. I don't know. I mean, I'm not one to tell you what to do. Just if it makes sense in your head, if you feel good about it, do it. Forget about the politics because they're screwing up our lives and our country as it is. Don't do it for the political reasons. Do it because you feel it's the right thing to do. We've also read online, which this really sucks, right? Because this is no way to protect yourself. And I don't know if this is true. It's just stuff that we read that the most contagious time period is 2 to 3 days before you have your symptoms. So how the hell are you supposed to protect anybody when you don't even know you have it? So that rolls into why should I even wear a mask? Maybe you're right. I don't know, guys. I really don't know the answer to that. All I know is that if I go into a public place, I'm going to wear it just because I want to feel good about myself that I didn't risk anybody else. Because you're probably right. Even with the mask, the virus is so tiny, it probably goes through the mask. I don't know. But I'm still willing to do it because it just feels like the right thing to do for me. If in your heart, if you truly can say, it doesn't help anybody, I don't care, I don't want to wear it, and you feel good about that, then, you do you, man. I don't know. I can't convince anybody. All I can say, guys, is we don't know enough to save anybody, to protect anybody. It just seems like everything is happening in a million different ways. Like I said, vaccinated or not, we get it. Some people die, some people don't feel anything. I know people that didn't get vaccinated that got the virus and it was just a quick 1 or 2 day thing. So all of it is happening. We just don't know how it's going to affect each and every one of us. It seems to be different for so many different people. So that's how our experience was. We're finally at 2 weeks, almost fully recovered, and happy to be able to get back out there and get back to work and to normal life. If you guys have any questions that you think could help you, or if you're curious of anything that we went through that I might not have mentioned yet, reach out, guys, anytime. I'm happy to help. If this helps at least one person in some way, awesome. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a good day and talk to you soon.